Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Starting the Day the Right Way, 5-minute devotion for January 6th, 2021. All right, so I was talking to my little guy before he went to bed, and we were just talking about God and how God loves us, and I was telling him how much God loves him and the person he's going to become, and we were talking about some of the right decisions that he made today and some of the wrong decisions that he made today. And he hates it when he makes the wrong decision. And he's like, Daddy, I just keep making the same mistakes, and I'm sorry. I'm like, listen, buddy, that's okay. That's how we learn. We make our mistakes and then we learn from them. And so, after I tucked him in and got to thinking, I said, we often hear about God loving us and hating sin. Sometimes we don't hear those things about what God hates specifically, though. What type of sin? We know God loves, right? But there's a portion in Proverbs 6, 16, 19, and I just felt really led to talk about these couple of verses for a few minutes, okay? Because it specifically lists 7 things that God hates. And it certainly got to me thinking about some things. But here they are. This is from the Message, Proverbs 6, 16 through 19. And it says, here are 6 things God hates. It says it outright. These are the things that God hates. In some version, it said that are detestable to the Lord. And one more that he loathes with a passion. Okay, so he really hates it. He really, really detests it. All right, number 1, eyes that are arrogant. Number 2, a tongue that lies. Number 3, hands that murder the innocent. Number 4, a heart that hatches evil plots. Number 5, feet that race down a wicked track. Number 6, a mouth that lies under oath. And number 7, a troublemaker in a family. Okay, those are very specific instances and references that God tells us that he specifically hates. In the NIV, it says it this way: there are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. So, being a parent, raising a child in today's world, and I'm sure at every point in history, has been difficult, right? There's books on how to raise your kid and what to do, but you don't really know how until you get right into the middle of it, right? If you're going for your driver's license, you practice, you learn the road, you learn your car, here you go, here's your license, go drive, right? Not so much when you have children, right? You really don't know what you're getting into. It's exciting time when you discover that you're pregnant, or maybe you have to go through some procedures in order to bring about life. But now our little guy's 8, gonna soon be 9, and I just look back and I'm like, wow, where did the years go? And I'm often wonder, am I, as his dad, am I teaching him the right things? Am I molding and shaping his mind? Am I presenting God in the best way possible? Am I presenting the things that God loves? Am I presenting God hates? And then once I do that, we got to teach him how to apply it in his own life. And it's just so interesting seeing his little mind work. But when Jesus came, he brought us to a whole new level. He said our thought lives were actually these things, right? So if in our heart we hate someone, right? Jesus said that that's very similar to murder. Okay, that is murder, right? But God, again, so is your thought life towards hating someone? Is there that much hatred inside your heart? you need to deal with that. You need to ask God in there to help dig in there and deal with that hatred, because God does not like that. And God's not going to leave us in our hatred. He's not going to lead us in these things. But again, these are 7 specific things that God talks about. And are we the type of people who lie often or just lie in general? Are we the type of people who are quick to rush into evil? Are we the type of people who devise wicked and evil schemes? We may not think so, okay? But what does God think? That's what it really comes down to, okay? Doesn't matter what man thinks. When you are standing there before God, when your time on this earth is over, we will all stand before God, and we will have to hold accountable our lives. What are we going to say before the living God? Okay, these are just some stuff that I'm working through. So sometimes it's just I just come off 5 minutes of doing this, and I come on and I share with you guys. And so I hope it encourages you to dig deeper and maybe to look within yourself to find out what these things are to you. Anyway, hope it was a blessing, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.